Everybody shut the f up. My name is Jeremy and I sell cars. Hey, how you doing? My name is Jeremy Renfro. I'm an automotive consultant. I've been doing this going on a decade now, and that near decade has provided me with a wealth of knowledge that I have no problem sharing with my community, with the people around me. Matter of fact, it'll help me, it'll help the business that I'm in, and it'll help my coworkers if the people that are coming into my dealership are aware of what's going on, right? So I have a lot of people that I'm connected to that have businesses, that have side businesses, hustles, whatever the case may be. They have money outside of their normal everyday 9 to 5, or they have a business that is their main source of income, that is their 9 to 5, and they have no way of proving that income, right? So you come to the dealership and you're saying, oh, I make such and such amount of money, but you can't use it because you don't have a pay stub for it. You don't have anything legitimizing your income, right? So what this video is going to talk about is how to legitimize your side business or your side hustle so that you can use that as income, okay? So it doesn't matter what the business is. It doesn't matter what it is you're doing. If you're being paid for it, you can use that as income, but it has to be provable. So what you want to do, I'm going to make this as quick as possible. I know I've been doing all these long drawn out videos, so I'm going to make this as quick as possible. Oh, and I promise, man, I'm not sitting here styling my hair. I'm not flipping this mug up. I promise you, man. When I left out the house this morning, everything was all nice and neat. By the time I got here and walked the lot, it flipped up and whatever. But don't worry about that. I promise I take care of myself. Look, so what you want to do is, first thing you want to do is either you want to register your business with the IRS, whether that be for a sole proprietorship or an LLC or a partnership, whatever the case may be. You want to go ahead and register that. That is free, right? You just go on the IRS website and register, okay? Now, once you've done that, you want to take that and then you want to go to the Secretary of State website, okay? You want to get your business license. That is $75 in Georgia. I don't know what it is outside of Georgia. I don't care. I'm not looking for that. In Georgia, it's $75, okay? All right. So once you get that, you are legit. You are good to go with practicing business in the state of Georgia. Now, you may need other stuff depending on the business that you are doing. You may need licenses, you may need certificates, whatever the case may be. But for all intents and purposes, you have your LLC or your EIN, and you're registered with Secretary of State, okay? So once you get that done and you have everything else in line, whatever it is that needs to be done, you want to apply for a payroll service, right? So you're going to hire yourself. You're going to fill out your own application. You're going to fill out your own stuff, right? So that you can legitimize yourself as an employee of your business, okay? Because even though you're the boss, you still get a salary, right? So your business may make $5,000 a month, but you only make $2,500. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? It should be plain as day. Or if you want to say you make $5,000, you can, but it needs to be on paper. It needs to be on legit paper and pay stubs, right? So once you sign up for ADP and you fill out all the documents, they're going to provide you with W-2s. They're going to provide you with I-9s and things like that. Well, maybe not I-9s, but I know they'll provide you with the W-2s and the things that you need to hire, right? So they do the same thing with QuickBooks and all these other places. They have all of these different programs that you can use to get legitimized and to be able to have employees on payroll, right? So once you sign up for your payroll service, you want to connect your business account or whatever bank account, because that's how you're going to pay that payroll service, right? It's going to have, I think ADP is like 80 cents, or it's a certain percentage of what you're pulling out, what they're pulling out for your payroll that week or every 2 weeks or however you pay yourself, right? So now let's recap up to this point. You have your LLC, right? Or your sole proprietor. You have an EIN, right? and you registered with the Secretary of State. Now, once you've done all of this, we're going to automatically assume you've already got your licenses, whatever it is you need to do, you've already got all of that stuff. We're talking about legitimizing yourself for a loan, okay? Now, once you get that done, you're going to apply for ADP or whatever payroll service you want to go with. ADP is just a really popular one, and they hold people's information forever. So it's a really good one, and they don't cost that much. It's actually free to sign up. Excuse me, it is free to sign up, but you pay them. They take a certain percentage out of all payroll every time you draw payroll. Okay, so you go through your payroll service. You hire yourself as a legitimate employee. Okay, you sign up for your W-2 or your I-9 or whatever it is, your 1099, whatever it is you need to do, you sign up for that stuff. Okay, and you register yourself in ADP. All right, so now now you're on a payroll. Okay, you put yourself on a payroll, right? So now you want to hook up your business account or your regular bank account to your ADP. And once you do that, you'll be able to pay yourself every week through a payroll service. Now you have pay stubs. Now you are legitimate. Okay, now you can use that pay that you're bringing in for a loan on your new vehicle or house or whatever. All right, so this is the easiest way. Okay, simply put, legitimize your business, sign up for a payroll service, hire yourself, pay yourself. Okay, you don't want to wipe out your business account every month. You want to pay yourself a livable wage, that whatever it is you can pay. If it's only $500, payroll yourself $500. Give yourself legitimate pay stubs. That way, everything can be tracked and traced and used to better your quality of life, and you're not out here broke hustling. Okay, all right, we real people. Just because we sell cars, we are still people living here. We all live on earth. Okay, you know what I'm saying? It will help us if we helped you get better at what you're doing, so that you can walk onto the dealership and buy and purchase what you want. Okay, so once again, my name is Jeremy Renfro. I'm an automotive consultant here at Volume Chevrolet. Going on a decade of experience. Sold everything from shoestrings to big old Benzes, man, whatever you want to call it, man. But whatever the case may be, man, my name is Jeremy Renfro. Once again, I'm your favorite automotive consultant and the most trustworthy. Give me a call, 678-387-0230.